Hey, back with another video. This video is actually just like, well, this portion of the video anyway, is just like a pre-video before the video sort of thing. The next portion of the video is just a bunch of pictures. I was way too excited about the bundle that I got to properly record it as an unboxing video. So I decided that it was rather good for me to do this video before I showed you guys all the pictures. So the other part of the video is actually the pictures are of a Stranger Things bundle that I got. So I went to Walmart and they had these boxes. Well, they were supposed to be sold as individual boxes with two, and there is one box that could be like a surprise of three really small minifigures about that big inside the box. And they're small. What ended up happening is that I went to Walmart and the lady who checked me out didn't know any different than I did as the customer. And when I went in to Walmart, I just saw this gigantor box of Stranger Things mystery figures, and I was like, oh, okay, this is right here and it says it's $10. Maybe it's $10. We couldn't find a scanner. My app wasn't working in the store, so we just decided to hold on to the box. When we get up to the register, we'll just have them scan it and ask. So we got up to the register, the lady scanned it, and the box was $10. So we bought it. But in the back of both of our heads, we're still like, there is something very wrong with this. We knew that there was something wrong with it, but we couldn't figure out what, because the box that I had in my hand when she scanned it was unopened. So we had no idea like what was off, but we knew something was off. So it turns out that what it was, like, we bought a bundle. The bundle should have cost maybe $100 and something, because it had about 4, 5, 6, 7, I think it was 12 mystery boxes on the inside of the box. Sorry for the sun. I just know as soon as I get home, I'm going to be distracted again. I can't make this video when I get home. But I've been trying to make this video though for a week, so that tells you how distracting it is at home. Sorry. So I'm trying to do this so it's not so much in your head or in your face. But anywho, so yes, the entire bundle probably should have cost us $100, $110, $120, because each box was $10 each. Probably it should have cost us more than that, honestly. But you know, math, and I'm not doing math right now. But anywho, when my app finally worked, I scanned the bundle box on Walmart and it said it was out of stock, but there was no price next to it. It just said out of stock. And I was just like, I wonder if I bought the last one at that location. But then I was able to get like one of the boxes, the individual mystery boxes, scanned, and it said that box was $10. So if anybody out there has these pieces, they know that these pieces are like small enough pieces, and to me, I think they are meant to be Dungeons and Dragons pieces. I don't think shielding this is actually working any because it's shining through my glasses. Sorry guys. But I think they're supposed to be Dungeons and Dragon pieces because they are small enough to be board game collectible figures, but and that's why there's 2 in a box. And in some cases, depending on how small the figure is, there's 3 in the box. But because I was able to get a bundle, I have all 15 or 16 pieces. I can't remember. And I have the chase. There's a chase piece, which is the Demogorgon from the first season that has the string of lights around them. And that's what makes me think that it is from the first season, because it has this string of lights, and the string of lights aren't important in any other season except for the first season, because all of this is starting to happen around Christmas time, and all the Christmas decorations are up, and she makes a Ouija board on the wall out of the string of lights, and some paint, some red paint. So yes, so it's like every stage of the Demogorgon. There's like the rat flesh, there's the hospital monster, there is, I want to say, the girl in the first season at the very beginning, her name was Jane, I think it is, the friend that was left in or out by the pool by herself, and she ended up getting pulled into I would say the underworld, the other side. I can't think of the name right now, but she ended up getting pulled into that in the pool. But I can't remember her name. I don't know if it was Jane or Janet, but I feel like it started with a J. She is the zombie looking character in it, and they did not call it zombie, and neither character they called zombie, but they look like zombies when you look at them. And I forgot what they called them even in the bundle, but I will be able to put pictures of every single figure that I got, and the extra pieces we end up giving to, well, we're going to give to a friend, to give to her son, because he absolutely loves Stranger Things. My kids only like it because I like it and it's creepy, and they've never watched it because my kids, as much as I do horror, my oldest watches like the horror that I watch. My youngest watches like the kiddie version of horror, like Halloween Town, that type of stuff that won't give them nightmares. And I say that won't give him nightmares because he's watched it and he hasn't gotten any nightmares. But for some kids, that may still give them nightmares. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy these pieces. If I am wrong about them being Dungeon and Dragon pieces or small enough to be for a Dungeons and Dragon board, let me know what they were actually made for. But to me, that's what it seems like they are for, because they are smaller than any other action figure, and they are literally the same size as game board pieces that move around game board. I think what would have made these even more like amazing, even more awesome, and Stranger Things, if you're watching this, and Netflix, if you're watching this and you guys want to pull a sister in on that, this idea, it'd be great. But if it's already out there and I just don't know that it's out there, then let me know that in the comments. But the actual game board set or bottom, like the physical game board bottom that they use in the movie, would have made these pieces like even more amazing. So we need the game board piece, only because it's straight from the movie. Like, I understand, like, I'm a STEM teacher, I can make a game board. I don't want to make one. I want the one from Stranger Things, the one that they were playing on in the basement, that sort of thing. But so, like, if you guys are watching and this is not a thing, pull your sister in on that. But yeah, enjoy all the pictures that are right after this video, and let me know what you think down in the comments. All right, bye.